You know what we didn't do last week?
Introduce the show.
Spotify fucking update. So we got 4 songs today to pick. Yeah. Good thing there's new music. But
we'll do that later.
We are welcoming back the show. Yep. It's episode 58 today.
I guess they're right, yep.
We're back inside. It's a change of scenery. Winter's started back in Perth.
People like outside, but it doesn't look as glamorous as it usually does out there.
Grey skies.
Still a nice house. That hasn't changed.
Yeah.
You haven't moved to a shithole, but it's just... It does look a little bit gloomy out there.
Not that if you live in a shithole, that's any problem.
That's not a problem.
Dylan's a hateful man
just in terms
to
of the
people.
the eyesight that you boys have, you know, it's usually nice, but we've got a bit of mood lighting here.
We do.
The levels are all good?
Yep, I fixed them. You know, last week, still fucked it. I had me on 4 again, like I forgot it.
Because I went to go do a TikTok last night. I just couldn't do it, mate, because the sound was just so yucky.
But really?
Not of the last episode. It was like 2 episodes ago. My voice, you couldn't even hear me, bro. Like, you just overpowered me every time.
Oh, yeah, but that's normal.
That's just standard. Yeah. But yeah, welcome back, mate. Episode 58.
P&C Lads, that's who we are.
P&C Lads is the show. Thanks for all your support. How you been, mate?
I've been good.
Last week.
It's been, I have submitted my last assignment.
You bastard.
Last time we spoke was on the Saturday.
It's true.
And fucking nightmare, by the way, because I didn't edit it on the Saturday as well, the podcast, and then Sunday we went out. So editing that fucker on Monday hungover was fucking...
I forgot it was a public holiday, so the days are all mixed up.
Bro, it was a misery.
I thought I went to the footy on the Saturday, but I didn't. What did I do on the Saturday?
We did the potty and then gym and shit.
Oh yeah, probably just a bit of a low-key one because we committed to the next day.
Yeah.
Of going out.
Yeah, which we can get into, I guess.
Yeah, we can get into it. Well, it was... WA Day, was it? On the Monday?
WA Day, yeah.
WA Day. They had everything planned for the Monday. They had this like fucking drone light show shit.
It's pretty cool.
Planned by the river. And that looked really cool.
Poor planning in my personal opinion.
Say that again?
Poor planning on their behalf.
What do you mean?
Because why is it on a Monday night?
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's all well and good going to that. But like, by the time you get home... Fuck me dead, it's late, and you got to go to work the next day or school.
Well, like, for us, it'd be fine, but like, for...
Yeah, but for the vast majority of people, it's not.
Well, the thing is, like, these events are designed for, like, families. But no,
shit ton for families.
You and I aren't going to that.
Nah.
When, like...
So if you had a missus, you might go.
Maybe, but probably
we don't.
But, like, at the end of the day, like, this shit's designed for families. People like your brother, right? Like, you know, you got 4 or 5-year-olds.
Take the 2 kids there.
How the fuck are they supposed to go? The show's on at 8 o'clock at night. Like,
it's true.
But they should have done it on the Sunday.
I mean, you do need it at night time, but yeah, the Sunday. And then you can do like a day thing on the Monday.
Well, it's also, like, I get that you want to celebrate on the Monday because that is WA Day, but it's kind of like, what's the point if no one can go?
Yeah. Well, Melbourne have their long weekend.
This weekend.
But ours was... severely underwhelming in terms of the show out, in terms of the performance from the West Australians, really in the town.
I am disappointed in WA.
So let's just set the scene, right? I send the message on the Saturday night and I go, Sunday Sesh, we get a few answers, bloody oath. So there's meant to be like 4 of us there, laughing. Myself and Denholm went to the footy separately. Go Freo. We got up against the boys.
Big win.
And then we launch out and we meet you guys out. We literally arrive at the same time.
Yeah, it was odd because we'd been walking for 10 minutes. So.
Yeah.
It's fucking cold.
Because we had to walk quite far from the stadium because there was roadworks and trying to get it to walk over the bridge. And you know that area, it's a cunt to get an Uber. So you have to walk out a little bit further, but... Yeah, we get there. We decide...
We both lied about how long we were away from the place.
Well, yeah.
You're like, yeah, we're about 10, 15 away.
Well, realistically, we were, but that's if we had got a ride then and there.
Same as us. I was like, if we didn't have to park and walk, we would.
Yeah. But, yeah, we chose Avery, which is a rooftop bar in the city. And we get there. And what was your initial thought of the place?
Well... So it's quite funny.
We've been there a couple of times before.
It was kind of I kind of suggested 3 places. I said, do we go Avery, which is in the heart of the CBD in Perth, or do we go to Scarborough, which is probably 20 minutes north of the city, which is like on the coast. It's near the beach. And then it was Freo, which is pretty much 20 minutes the other way. We decided to go to the city because you boys obviously were at the footy, so close enough. And I don't know. I just figured, fuck it, Avery. It seems like it would be a good place, and it was. It was like walked in and I thought, fucking hell, the women here.
I mean, well, it was quite a mixed bag, to be honest. Like there was some older women, there was some
classy,
younger women,
bro.
and there was some middle-aged women.
Yeah.
You had really, and then you had a lot of people from the footy that have just come from the footy, myself included there. So the vibe itself was good, but I was just extremely sober and severely underdressed for that place.
That's what I was saying, bro. Like that place was like upper class, bro.
Yeah.
These women were not wearing like, you know what we get if you go to a normal nightclub, you get girls wearing sneakers and like one of those like short like dresses, and it's kind of casual vibes. Fucking hell, not this place, mate. These shorties are wearing fucking leather pants and fucking high heels with fucking leather jackets, bro. I'm like...
One woman had a tiara on. Fuck me. I mean, it was her. Yeah, okay. We won't go fully into that. But no, let's just give it a review. So, the setting, the look of the place, I'd give it like a 7, 8 out of 10. It's a nice looking...
I would probably give it a 9, to be honest.
It's a nice looking rooftop bar.
For Perth.
The type of people you usually get there, 7, 8 out of 10 as well. Not basing off appearance, just classiness. And yeah, a bit of that. Drinks though.
If I was rich, it'd be fine.
Yeah, but we're not.
They're expensive drinks.
Stupidly priced drinks.
You know, like $14 just for a normal vodka mix.
And the glasses for visual viewers, they were like that. So they're not exactly big. It's
typical classy pub or like classy place where it's like, they're not. So when we go out, we're trying to binge drink.
Yeah.
Whereas like people, for example, like my mum or my dad, maybe not my mum, but my dad, he just wants to go and he'll have like probably your dad, I would imagine, more so like would have like a nice glass of a bourbon and Coke or something. And he would just drink it like maybe 2 or 3 for the whole night because he's not trying to get fucked up. Yeah, whereas me, I'm trying to drink like 10 litres of vodka before 8 p.m, you know? So I don't know. I need fucking double shots. Give me some big glasses.
Someone actually went up to the bar and I think it was Alicia Brockwell. She's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to vodka something, double shot. And I'm like, well, have you just sold your liver in the past 5 minutes, mate? It's fucking $34, cunt. But no, Avery as a whole, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. It's a good place to be.
Yeah, I think...
and if we had a few pre-drinks beforehand, save a bit of money, get there maybe... it felt a little bit rushed.
The music was elite.
Music was good.
I was pretty gassed.
And we probably underestimated it in terms of if we had stayed there, the night could have been different.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we thought
there was better out there.
I thought that in Perth on a Sunday night,
public holiday,
I think lesson learnt, Perth is like the actual CBD of Perth is dead for Sunday sessions. You have to go to Freo or you have to go to like Scarborough, like Lookout, OBH.
I agree.
Area. So like, never again to the city for a Sunday sesh.
Yeah. Disappointing. I think on a Saturday night it could go off.
No, Saturday. No, it does.
Yeah. Okay.
Even like Sunday last week was like going off. I had one of my mates DJing there with filming Snapchats.
It could be like beneficial to go there as opposed to certain clubs because I feel like the clubbing scene's dead as well.
Yeah.
It's just I don't want to go to any of the clubs really because they're all the same. Yeah. Nothing's changed and same people, same dead scene. Anyway, so we decided to get up and leave Avery after I probably had like 4 bevies there. 4 or 5 bevies. I was pretty generous to myself.
I got a bit tipsy. I was like, all right, feeling good.
And then where did we go to? We tried to go
We just
anywhere.
walked. We're just walking through because we were going to go to, what was that fucking place called?
For what?
The one that was shut. Remember we went there? And then it was closed.
Like Prince something.
Prince Lane, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was shut.
Yep.
I was like, what?
Yep.
So then we ended up having to walk all the way back to fucking Northbridge.
Mm-hmm. Didn't actually feel too bad of a walk.
Nah, it wasn't too bad. We stopped at Market Grounds.
$20 entry apparently.
And they go like, oh yeah, it's 8:30 now. And they're like, oh yeah, it's a $20 entry. But then after 9, it's free because it's a ticketed event.
Yeah.
And I thought, you're an idiot. Like,
just lost out on so many drink sales.
You know how much, well, considering how much money we spent after that.
Yeah.
You guys just missed out on all of this. But we ended up keep walking, ended up in Northbridge. We go to Henry Summers, one of the probably the most popular places in Perth on a Saturday night and Friday. And
turns out it's not on a Sunday.
Not on a Sunday. The dance floor's shut. There's a DJ with maybe 15 people dancing in front of it. I'm thinking, you're kidding, cunt.
Yeah.
We'll stay there for an hour. We get a drink. Shoot.
Yeah.
Straight off to Rapture.
Yeah. And we were questioning, whether or not we're actually going to get let in. Because if you're a long-time listener of the show, we've had some run-ins with this joint.
Yeah,
we have.
Yeah, we have.
A fellow fan actually took one on himself and pissed at the fucking...
He pissed on their bar, yeah.
Yeah, he pissed on their bar. He just whipped his cock out and said, fuck you, Rapture. Dear, love PNC, lads.
Yep, I rated that.
And yeah, marked his territory. But yeah, we rocked up.
I think it has a new owner,
Well, rightly so. The old one should be in jail, mate. Being a fucking fraud.
You see the the guy that came and like got the pool, helped us with the pool balls?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the new owner.
Yeah, right.
But yeah.
Something's actually just come back to me. See, we line up. And you got hit on, mate.
Yeah, the gay guy, bro. Well, sorry, I don't know if he was gay. But
he definitely swung both ways.
We presume he was. Because,
and
in a way, like I kind of got a bit stitched up.
Sacramento and I and Jared were dying of laughter, mate.
Yeah, so we get in the line and I'm obviously at the front. And if anyone knows security guards, at the best of times, cunts, right?
Yeah.
So like, I always try to say like, oh, how you going, mate? Like, blah, blah, blah. Because we were 5 minutes before the place even opened.
Yeah.
So we're standing in line and I'm talking to this guy. And then I could tell like...
He had a twinkle in his eye.
His energy was kind of like... Yeah, like, oh, like... This kid like wants to fuck me. He's thinking I want to fuck him.
Yeah.
And
let's describe him. He's blonde. He's a good looking bloke.
Yeah, he's like probably 6'5".
I reckon he was probably like
tall,
6'3", 6'4". He was chiseled and he was feeling himself.
No, 100%.
And I think he was like, ask for your ID.
And he did.
He said multiple things that made me crack up. He was like,
there was a couple.
Oh, you've got like that chiseled jaw, hey?
He was like, oh, and he was like, you play soccer, mate. And
yeah.
I was like, oh, nah, like AFL man myself, bro.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you remind me of like a couple of my friends, real chiseled jawline. and then that was the final straw. And I was like, oh, shit.
And then he was like, oh, you got like a good face.
Yeah, like.
He said, you've got a good face. And then he was like, oh, yeah, just need you to grow your hair out a bit more, mate.
Yeah. Like, almost to the point where he's like, you look like you work out. Like, just things like that. And I
was concerned you were about to get groped, mate, in front of the line.
Bro, but the thing is, I couldn't. So I hear Dylan, like both Dills are behind me.
Yeah.
And I'm standing having this conversation with this guy. Bear in mind, he can see these two fuckheads who think that they can't, that he can't see them hiding behind me, giggling and laughing.
Yeah.
This is what I'm hearing in the back. Oh, this fucking guy like wants to fuck Evan, bro. Like, ha ha ha. Like Evan, like.
Bro, I wish I could remember exactly what we were saying and what he was saying because it was so funny.
I'm trying to blank you boys out while having a conversation with this guy because I'm hearing everything you are saying.
Yeah.
I'm convinced he could too.
Maybe, but then he was nice to us as well. Tried to have a conversation. I was like, yeah, talk to the hand, son.
Yeah. And
just take me ID, mate.
I got fucking... Because I couldn't stop the conversation, right? Like, if I stopped and I was like a bit of a dickhead, I'm like, he'll just be like, you're not coming in the club. So
it was free-flowing, mate.
Yeah, I had to keep it going and then I can
more than some talk on a first date between you two.
Brother, I felt like I was flirting with a girl.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you feel a connection? You feel a spark?
Mate, I always felt uncomfortable. I kind of wanted to just like get in the club.
Yeah. Nice enough, though.
No, he's a good bloke.
I would rather that than a fucking Phlogosaurus Rex.
Well, we've had like 3 fights out the front of Rapture with security.
We've been strangled. We've been fucking pointed at directly in the face and said, not you, cunt, not tonight. But yeah, anyway, we go in. And then, good thing about Rapture, they got 2 pool tables there. It's a good way to like ease into the night, especially at the start.
And it's dark. I like that fact that it's dark.
It's dark. It's pretty dead. And it's not a bad thing when you've got a big group. Because we had biggish group. We had some girls there as well. And before 10 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock. It's like half priced everything.
Half price drinks.
So
yeah,
you literally, you get 2 drinks at a time all the time.
Yeah, it's just like 2 Red Bull vodkas. Yeah, $14.
Yeah.
We were paying $14 per Red Bull vodka for one at the Avery.
Yeah. And at Henry as well. It's fucked. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's it called? We just continue getting them downers, shots as well.
Dude, I was so I went through my bank statement.
Yeah, it's bad.
Polished off 24 standard drinks, bro. No, not 24 standard drinks, 24 drinks.
Yeah, I haven't looked that far, but I saw like I'd spent like X amount of money. I'm like, fuck, if I've spent X amount of money when it's half price, imagine if they weren't half price.
Bro, I just remember we were around the pool table and I'd just come back and I'd be like, wet pussy shot?
Yeah.
He'd be like, yeah, fucking oath.
Yeah.
Deal. Doubling down on wet pussy shots if anyone saw my story. 2 wet pussy shots at once. Fucking I'm pouring wet pussy shots, vodka shots, 2 Red Bull vodkas, and then like you get on the dance floor, you start spilling ones, you're like, fuck it, let's scull it. It's only $7.
Well, everyone was in that type of mood. I was calling odds on and everyone to like scull it.
You were winning too.
And I was winning every round. So people were sculling it, and then I was in that generous mood where I would just fucking scull it too.
So was I.
And
yeah.
it was just a good night. Everyone was bouncing off each other. Did we go anywhere else after that or nah?
Nah.
Did we walk anywhere?
Nah, I ordered the Uber straight from Rapture, you, me, and Alicia.
Rockwell. And then
we were fucked, bro. I remember walking out the place and I saw the Uber. Normally I'm like waiting for a cheap price of Uber. It was $52. I ended up just being like, let's fucking go, bro. I'm like, it's $52, like, let's go.
Yeah. And we get into the Uber and I slightly remember the Uber ride. Anyway, I don't know what happened to fucking Brockwell. But I get dropped off at this like intersection at these traffic lights. And it's probably like a 2-minute drive, if that, to my house from this spot. But it's like a 10-minute walk. And I get out and I'm like, I'm not making it home. I'm not making it home. And then there's this like floor of just like bark and leaves and sand. And I just dropped to the floor, bro. And I'm literally in a paraplegic, paralyzed state.
Yeah.
I'm fucked, mate. And I literally made the executive decision. I was like, if I do not do something now, I will wake up in 4 hours. It'll be the morning and I'll still be laying in this exact spot. Bro, cars were driving past. I was expecting someone to get out.
Yeah, one girl when I came was saying like, "Oh, you guys are alright?" I'm
Oh,
like, "Yeah,
really?
it's all good."
Because I literally couldn't use my phone, could not function my phone. So I go, Siri, call 11, and then he's like, "Where are you, bro?" And I'm like, "Same place you left."
Just for context, like, so from here, like, in between, like Dylan and I live probably like
2 minutes away,
3-minute drive, like from each other. And there's an intersection that's basically it's a bit closer to mine, but basically sort of like in the middle. And depending on whoever orders Uber, we kind of like, because you can only add so many stops, we kind of like dropped off at, like one of us will get dropped off at that intersection and then just walk home. And then the other one will like continue on the ride. And then because Alicia had to go to hers as well. So we basically ordered the Uber, you got out, I come home.
Yeah.
I just basically get inside, I sit down on my bed, and then I just get a phone call from you. And you're like, what you just said, I'm still in the same spot, blah, blah, blah. So I like walk back out, and I just see this fucking little like, you were wearing a white jumper.
A white hoodie, yeah.
And I could just see, like, it's pretty far. So I was kind of just seeing like this kind of like white blob just on the side of the road, and I'm like, wait, is that that cunt? Like, as I'm getting closer, I'm like, that's that cunt.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
I was fuck-eyed, mate. Literally, you're like, oh, let's go walk back to my house. I was like, I can't. I was like, I literally cannot walk. I was like, I'm fucked, mate. I thought I was just gonna fucking pass out and die, cunt.
Then you were like, I'm gonna just get a fucking Uber. I'm like, no Uber is taking you like this, bro.
I was like, mentally fucking drunk as fuck, where I didn't even know the street, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, what's the street called? It's like,
Dude,
like,
you
no,
were
no,
fucked,
no.
bro. I was
What
like, bro, no Uber was going to take you, bro. Like,
Yeah. And then just called Big Jimbo. He's like, where are you? I was like, oh, Garden Street. He's like, oh, that's close. I was like, yeah, come get
Yeah.
me. And then,
you forced me to get in the car too.
yeah, I was like, get in the fucking car.
I was like,
cunt.
Jim's like, oh, you good? I'm like, oh yeah, like it's literally 200 meters. I was like, yeah, I'll just go for a quick jog, mate. I'll be home in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You're like, get in the car. I'm like, Jim's like, oh, just get in the car, man. I'm like, yeah, right.
And then, yeah, I woke up 12 o'clock the next day. Pretty sore. I was pretty sore.
Oh my fuck, mate. I had the worst hangover.
Yeah.
It was kind of delayed. I woke up still fucking like drunk as,
Yeah.
which is because I
That's
thought
not a good sign.
I woke up. I thought, oh, thank God, like I don't really feel too bad. I had a slight headache, but popped 2 Panadol. I was like, oh, I don't feel too bad. About 11 o'clock. Oh my God, bro. I was vomiting just pineapple juice, bro.
Oh.
I was just no food because I hadn't eaten since 3 p.m. the day before. So like we're going on about 20 hours
Did
of
you
no
drink
food.
water before you went to bed or no?
And I gave you my water bottle.
Oh, true. I
But
was still sipping that the whole next day.
yeah, so I was fucked.
Yeah, no, it was like, because I hadn't been out probably for like a month and a half, 2 months prior. Like,
Yeah.
it hadn't been a fucking while. And like I said, Freo just got up. I'm sure we'll speak about the footy. So I was like, I literally said in my Instagram story, time to get blind.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what I did.
Bro, we lost, what are the odds? I had to put with that purple scarf on. You were saying people were messaging you saying like, oh, stop on the fucking bandwagon now.
People were like, I never thought I'd see the day. They're like, what the fuck's this? Big Aiden Fraser said, this is so fucking good. I love it.
Yeah.
And it suited you, mate, to be honest.
I felt good. I felt like a winning player.
It
you know?
did suit you.
I looked like a winner. I felt like a winner.
But
Purple never looked so good until 2022, you know?
mate, it looks great at the moment. But yeah, that same night, Marie and Jim went out. They went to the cast. They were at the footy as well. And my mum's caught COVID, mate. She's got the big spicy cough.
Yeah.
And she's had it for 2-3 days now. And it's just myself, my mum and my dad live in our house. And I think the Buckleys might be built different, mate. I think we might be built different.
Yeah, I forget your dad and
My dad hasn't got it yet. And yesterday, after work, I accidentally drank out of my mum's water bottle.
You still don't have it.
I still don't have it.
To be fair though, if you drink it, you won't really feel it till like later today if you get anything.
Yeah, well, I accidentally drank out of my mum's water bottle, and I was like, "You're kidding me, bro!" Because like about 6 hours later, at dinner time, I was like, "Is that your water bottle, mum?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, you're fucking kidding me, cunt."
Yeah.
I was like, but I'm in the situation where I kind of want to. I don't care if I get it. I've smashed out my second last assignment. I've been doing as much uni work as I can before I fucking get it. Like, just in case. Because I don't want to do uni work while I'm fucked. You know? It's not a great feeling, I can only assume.
No, well, you don't really feel too bad, bro. Like,
my mum's been fucked, mate.
it's different. Yeah, but you got to remember they're
she's
older,
different. Well, that's what I'm saying. She's been fucking carked, cunt. But what's got? We got shutters installed as well. Oh my goodness.
How's
mate.
the sleep?
I woke up today feeling so groggy because like I had such a deep sleep, bro.
That's good, that.
So I set my alarm for 9:30 this morning.
I didn't even set an alarm this morning.
I woke up. It was like it was 3 a.m. in the morning, mate. It's fucked. It's actually like dangerously fucked because you wake up, I open my door after having my door shut, and there's just the natural light looks as if light globes have been turned on because it's just so much brighter to what my room is. It's fucked, mate. It's fucked.
That's good, but
And it keeps the wind out. It's good purchase if you can afford it. Fucking do it. I can't afford it. I didn't fucking do it. But that was our week, really.
yeah, I'm trying to think of.
Did you do anything else?
No, well, not really. I didn't move on Monday. I'm not even kidding, bro. It was the worst hangover I've ever had for a long time.
Well, yeah.
You know, after
Just in general, the worst.
after New Year,
Yeah.
I was pretty fucked, and I was like, got back here, and I had like a delayed yak again.
Yeah.
It was the exact same as that, but this one lasted a bit longer, like 7 p.m, bro. I was fucked till like 7 p.m.
I'm not even lying to you. I've only vomited the next day from a drinking session like once. And I remember that day. I'm not a next day vomiter. I'm a then and there vomiter. and then I'm done.
See,
I would just be fucked.
I very rarely yak, like unless I deliberately do it. Very rarely yak on the actual night.
Yeah, see, we're opposite. We're opposite. I remember the night where I vomited the next day.
Well, you were just then. You were like when I came
Yeah, I
out there,
vomited
you
that
were like
night.
just laying down like this. Like, I can't move open the mic, and you're just like kind of
Just letting it fall out of my mouth.
yakking, and like I'm trying to like get it so it doesn't go on your hoodie, cunt.
Who cares?
I'm like, do you care? I'm like, your hoodie's fucked. There's like spit. There's like red spit on it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Brie
cunt.
asked me the next day. She was like, "Is that blood on your jumper?" I was like, "Mum, I could not tell you what that is."
No, yeah, well, it wasn't. I don't think. I think it was red spit.
I honestly couldn't tell her what it was because we had. Oh, it would have been like wet pussy
Yeah, I
shot
was thinking
fucking
that.
liquid.
Yeah, the syrup. Yeah.
Still in my mouth. Nah, great night all in all though.
Bro,
Do you want to do it again anytime soon? Probably not. Probably want to.
not to that. I don't need to go to that level again. I'll wait till we go to Queensland for that, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't need to fucking feel like that again, bro. Like I messaged Sacamano, he was the exact same. He was like,
Yeah.
He messaged me, so I messaged him saying like I'm fucked. He messaged me again, so we stopped talking about like 1 o'clock. That was the last time I said like, bro, I'm still fucked. He messaged me at like 5 o'clock. He goes, bro, I'm still fucked. I'm like, bro, same. Like, this is I had like 4 showers, like
4 showers, fuck.
bro, like
Needed to jump in that pool of yours, mate.
I was literally sitting in my bed, and then you get that yak feeling. I'm like, oh nah, I don't know, like I'm not gonna yak, and then I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna yak, and then I'm like running to the sink, but it's not a disgusting yak because it's literally just orange. Like I'm talking the color pineapple juice, literal pineapple juice. There's no
food in your system.
no food. There's no chunkiness. It's just pineapple juice and stomach acid.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is fucking gross.
That's not ideal, but I mean, did you manage to get the food like into you later in that day? Because I got quite a big KFC meal, and usually the next day, I hate it. Got it basically all down.
Well, I got
was
Nando's.
Very proud of myself.
I got Nando's at about 4 o'clock.
Yep.
And I was sitting, so you have to go pick up Nando's. Well, I didn't want to get it delivered because it's about $10 more. So I go pick it up at about 4 o'clock, and I'm sitting in the Nando's wait. So obviously he told me what time to come. I get there at that time. The guy, I'm like, I got an online order for Evan, and he was like, oh yeah, it's just gonna be like 5 minutes, bro. I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. I'm sitting down, bro. I had my hoodie on, my sunglasses on.
Was it busy in there?
Nah, it was like 4 p.m, bro. So
Okay.
like, and I'm just sitting there like this, and like that yak feeling kept coming on, and I'm like,
Were you right to drive?
probably not. I was like, that yak feeling kept coming on, and I'm like, oh my god, give me this fucking food. I get back, have a yak, then I eat my food.
Was it good?
Yeah,
Good.
smoked that food back. Yeah.
Did you feel better afterwards as well?
Yeah, that was pretty much what I think saved me because I probably ate about 4:30, and by like 6 o'clock I was fucking feeling alive again. I was like, fucking thank God for that.
Yeah. In terms of the yak situation, it's probably good that you didn't have any food because I remember Dalton's 21st maybe. I had Subway potentially like an hour beforehand, a foot long or a 6-inch like chicken schnitzel sub. Anyway, I had like gotten quite a few bevies down me to the point where my stomach felt real ill, and I went outside, yacked. I'm not even lying,
It's just
mate.
the whole Subway.
Literally chunks of chicken schnitzel are just coming out of my mouth, and I see it on the floor, and I'm like, that is revolting.
Yeah, I've had the same
I'd
thing.
much rather just see just orange liquid, because, yeah, that ain't it.
Yeah. Well, that was our night. That was our fucking.
People like the. I saw some people going back through old potties, like a new listener, and they love the drunk stories, mate.
Dude, it was a wild night considering what was planned. It ended up, and how shit Perth was. Like Rapture kind of ended up being good. So Rapture, kudos.
To be fair, that club, I still don't think it was busy that whole night.
I don't know.
I literally, I'm pretty sure I do know, bro. There was not many people in there. But the people that were in there, we basically, like some kind of fucking, I think two or three random blokes literally bought me drinks.
I had some crackhead buy me me and Sacamano a Jaeger bomb.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got one as well, yeah.
No, I gave you it, I think,
Oh.
because I didn't like it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember you gave me one as well. I got one from that same Donny. It was the one who had the long hair.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I just remember him saying to me like, he's like, yeah, you guys got my back, eh? If like someone tries to bash me, eh? I'm like, man, it's like mine. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, no, there were a few strange cats in there, but fair play to him. Fair play to him.
Yeah.
I've got a gym story, mate.
Should do the Spotify playlist.
Yeah, we can do that while
And then
we're
we'll-
actually.
Well, then we'll go into the show again. I got
Alright.
Post Malone's new album is fucking incredible, bro.
I'm yet to listen to it, so I'm going to take your word from it. You've played a few songs before.
Yep.
Have you got a song?
Yeah, that Wasting Angels by Posty and Kid Laroi.
Wasting Angels. That is getting liked, firstly, because I don't have it. And then it's getting added into the playlist. 91 tracks in there right now. I have my song. It's Ricky by Denzel Curry. I like that song. You heard that song?
I don't know.
Good tune. You got next one?
Um,
I have my next one.
yeah, you do your next one.
All right. Dirt Off Your Shoulder by Jay-Z. I'm starting to listen,
To the old J's, eh?
but like, no, a lot of his songs are just in like a playlist that I found, and I'm just listening to them, and every one of them
Bangers, eh?
just does well.
Beautiful. All right. Do we want to do more than two, or because last week we didn't do a song?
It's up to you.
Well, if we do, I can put another song from
Just choose a song, mate.
Posties. You know, I want to do 23 by Pizzy Paul, but I'm not gonna. But I'll do Escape. It's
I'm gonna play 23. I'm gonna request, if you DJ at a club in Goldie, you have to play 23
all right.
because it's my 23rd birthday.
All right. Escape, John Summit remix.
Escape. John. Is it that?
Yeah.
You gotta kick that dirt off your shoulder. All right, that's the PNC Lads weekly playlist.
Yes.
All right, getting into my story. I was at the gym yesterday, and I was meant to be training chest and triceps. Ended up only doing chest. So I'm gonna kick on triceps after shoulders today. But I was training chest. It was about 3:00 in the afternoon, and I tried to do cable flies, and this gym, these fucking flies, bro, you know it.
Was it the
It was the
furthest, the closest one to the squat racks?
no. So it wasn't the big ones. It was the small ones.
the small ones, but the
Yeah.
one closest to the squat racks
Yeah.
of the small ones.
It was that one.
Yeah, I did the same, the
And
exact same thing.
set them up, and I was doing it, and literally I'd go out, and then my left arm would be delayed
Yeah.
because it's fucking resisting,
Yeah,
bro.
there's more resistance.
The cable's resisting, and I got to the 7th rep of the first set, and I was like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I was like, there's literally zero point in me doing this. I was
No.
like, I cannot do it properly. I'm more likely just fucking doing myself damage. I fucking got so angry. So then I went to, pec deck was taken, and then I wanted to do chest press, machine chest press. And this is my little, like, this is what grinded my gears, cunt. There was this bloke who didn't look like the biggest gym person, right? He was on there getting trained by a personal trainer. He was doing a set every fucking 5 minutes, mate. He was doing a set every 5 minutes, and I think this guy did like 4 or 5 sets. And I got a bit close, and I heard, bro, he was talking about like a video game in between a set.
Yeah.
And to which I thought, what are you paying this cunt for?
Yeah.
What are you paying this cunt for? There is zero intensity to your workout. I could a stupid fucking YouTube video could tell you to do what you're doing right now.
Yeah. Well, probably would tell him to do not that because it's probably wrong.
Yeah, but there's so many, like, why are you paying some fraud to get you to train at such low intensity? Like, it just pissed me off as well because I wanted to use the machine, and the cunts were just taking their sweet ass time when there's only one of those machines in the whole fucking gym. I'm getting fed up
No, so am I.
with our current
Yeah.
workplace for the gym.
Yeah. Well, JPG said it before. Most of your recreational PTs, so people that work in recreational gyms, so for example, Revo or Raw or these gyms that aren't bodybuilding or power training, powerlifting gyms, majority of them actually don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
They've done a 6-month bullshit PT course, and some guy on TikTok was explaining the course that you have to do to pass it.
Yeah.
You could pass it tomorrow, bro. I'm not even kidding. Like, one of the things to get a certificate, it was literally like, so show the exercise of like quad extension, and it would say which muscle in the leg is most being used here. And like, you would have to say like quadricep, hamstring, or like calf, whatever. And then it would say like, okay, doing squats or like hack squats. And it'd be like, what part of the muscle, like of the leg is being used most here? And like, you'd have to say, and same with like that's part of the kind of like the level of testing that it is. So if anything, what I would say to a lot of you people, that if you do have PTs, make sure you are getting a good PT, because I guarantee you I know more than half the PTs that train just from watching like JPG, studying other videos, like doing like health stuff.
There's this UK TikToker. I'm sure he's got like a blonde hair.
Blonde hair, yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I love this guy.
Same,
bro.
he's a good cunt.
He speaks the biggest facts, and he made a video. It was kind of like he's made 2 videos basically on the same topic, but he did like a meme video. He was like, oh, how do I get 6-pack abs? And he's like, oh, you got
yeah.
And the guy told him, he was like, oh yeah, you got to be in a calorie deficit. You have to have like an energy imbalance, and you have to, and you basically something around the lines of that, which is correct.
Yeah.
And then he goes, oh, thanks, man. And then he lifted up the personal trainer's shirt, and he didn't have abs, and he was like, oh, fuck you, I'm going to go listen to this old TikTok guy. And it's like, just because someone doesn't have the physique doesn't mean they don't know what they're talking about. Because there are so many cunts on TikTok who have a good physique and are trying to preach like, this is how you do this is how you do that. And it's all a load of shit. But because they have the body, cunts are just listening.
Yeah, that's like you see, for example, the lat pull down, right?
Yeah.
The straight bar lat pull down doesn't really work your lats. Literally works your upper back, like your traps and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you still slightly work your lats, but it's not exactly an isolating lat thing. And JPG didn't invent it, but made it popular of the this form of lat pull down with the cable one. And then people will comment on the video and be like, "Fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger." I'm not gonna say his full name. Arnold didn't use it, or who like C-Bum doesn't use it. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, they're pumping in fucking liters and liters and liters of steroids, tren, fucking testosterone into their body every single month.
Yeah.
No one, they don't need to, cunt.
Yeah.
They could literally do push-ups and get jacked. Like,
it also depends what you're trying to do, though. If you're simply just trying to work your lats,
yeah, exactly.
then don't do it.
Yeah.
But if you're just trying to work your back overall, then it's not a bad exercise.
I still do it sometimes, hey?
Yeah, of course. And that's the biggest thing, like, that I got from that video. That this cunt talks so much good stuff, and he doesn't have the most insane physique. He doesn't, but he's got the fucking knowledge, and he's the type of cunt that you want to listen to. It's like I was speaking to Frank yesterday, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm doing my new coaching plan right now. I was like, oh yeah, like, who's your coach? Blah blah blah. He's like, oh, he's not even from here, bro. It's all online. I was like, oh, okay.
Pretty common these days, hey?
Yeah. And then he was like, I was like, oh, is he at least from Australia? He's like, no, I watch his YouTube videos. He's from America. I'm like, oh, yeah. I was like, do you ever think, like, he's not actually putting together your plan? Like, it's not actually him? And he's like, funny you say that. He was like, I was watching a video of him benching, and he was like, oh, yeah, I never fucking do pause reps. Like, they're a load of shit. And then he was like, but in one of my things, in one of my plans that he's done, it's literally got pause reps in it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, fuck me, bro. So you just got to be so careful of, like, if you're going for a PT, like, which one you go for. Don't just rush into it. It depends also what you want to do as well.
This is what I was trying to say before. Like, anyone can be a PT these days, and everyone is becoming PTs. And you see them do things that are just wrong. Like
Yeah.
I'm watching people train people. I'm like, that's not even a good movement. This cunt is 65 kilos overweight. The fuck you got him doing like high weighted fucking lat pull downs, mate.
Yeah.
Fuck this cunt on a calorie deficit on a treadmill and do high rep training, bro. Like you're trying to lose weight, bro.
Yeah.
He's fucking 45 kilos overweight.
But that's like, I don't know what this guy's goal was, but taking 5-minute rest between just doing machine chest press, I was like, you're doing my head in and you're wasting this cunt's money, bro.
Yeah, and you're not moving 700 kilos of weight like where your body needs 5 minutes of rest time to recover before the next set. Like you're not benching fucking 400 kilos.
I think like just learning in the gym, like we're still learning in the gym, 1, and 2, like just takes years of just learning.
Or even I feel like, bro, you think you know something, but then something else comes along and you're like, wow, I've done this wrong for my whole life.
Yeah. Yeah, it just takes years of learning. And that's like, I remember training my brother. He's like, oh, how do you know how to do it this way and not to do it that way? And I'm just like, just do. I was like, I watch a lot of things. I've been doing it for quite some time. Like, yeah, you'll learn it if you fucking do it enough and if you consume enough of that stuff. But I don't know. That was my grudge, mate.
No, I think it's valid too.
Have you any grudges? Anything that this week that's grinded your gears?
Not really.
You know, I've got another thing that grinds my gears. Your favourite co-worker's leaving your workplace.
Oh, yeah, man. Our boss.
It's just depressing.
He listens to this too.
Yeah, shout out Lee. We love you, mate. You're a great bloke. I literally said to him, I was like, mate, you are literally the only reason I came in for 4 hours one day because I was flat out busy.
Yeah, I told him the same thing.
And he's like, oh, I appreciate that, mate. I was like, no, you don't have to thank me. I just want you to know. I was like, you're a good cunt. You haven't been back, son. And I love it.
Yeah. No, bro, I mean, like, when I first, like, so I found out from some of the people that worked in projects.
Yeah.
They were like, did you know that Lee's leaving?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, nah. Like, and my stomach kind of like.
It's sunk.
Like, sunk, bro.
It got a little bit sick.
I was like, oh, like, nah. Oh. And like, I was kind of like, there's a few things they were saying, so can't really go into them because Lee listens. But I was like, oh, all right, yeah, fair enough. Like, whatever. I walked back to my station and I'm like, oh. No, I literally texted you. I was like, oh, Lee's leaving, bro.
Bro, so that text message, the only notification I could see was a sad face, like a tear. And I thought you just reacted to one of my previous messages.
Yeah.
So I didn't view it. And then like that notification was still there, so I clicked on it. Then I saw your message and I was like,
no, bro, I was literally like, no, man.
I was devastated. Only 2 tragedies in 2 weeks, mate, because Big Emmanuel just fucking left us as well. I'm like, what's happening?
We're going to need to find new jobs, bro.
What's fucking happening, bro? It is honestly, I said to him yesterday, I said, when's your last day, mate? Oh, no, I said to him 2 days ago, I was like, when's your last day, mate? Even though I knew, I just wanted to make conversation. He's like, oh, yeah, next Friday. And I said, selfishly, I'm upset, mate. But unselfishly, good for you, man. I'm happy for you. Go earn some more money. Go be happy. Because, you know, I'm not gonna go in too much detail because we could get fired if we did.
Yeah. Oh, nah, for sure.
we did, but he deserves the world, mate.
Yeah, we've always said like I actually even tell my parents and stuff.
Yeah.
I told them on the day. Yeah. Like we're eating dinner and they were like, oh, like fuck that sucks. And I was like, yeah, this cunt does it rough, you know, like he fucking gets fucked over at this place. Like,
yeah. Marie's fucking dying of COVID at home, and I go, oh, Lee's leaving. I almost put her into an early grave, mate. She's just gone, no. No, he's not. And I said, yeah. She's like, when's his last day? And I go, oh, yeah, next Friday. You know the thought I had yesterday? I looked into my mum's eyes and I said, if I get COVID now, I'm not going to be able to get to say goodbye to Lee. Yeah. Because I'll have to isolate for a week. And, you know, I said to Lee, I was like, I'll be in a few days next week, mate. Not thinking that I could fucking catch this thing anytime soon now. No, it was rough. But Lee, good luck, mate. We're going to see you anyway, but like, good luck for the future. Because you'll probably see this on Tuesday. Yeah. And if we're ever at the footy. But yeah. Let's get a fucking beer, mate. Even though I'm not a big beer person. Let's get a fucking beer. But no, I mean, I guess that like to make the topic more generalized is like, bro, losing one of your favorite workers feels like a breakup. Oh no, 100%. Like, if you're in a job that you don't necessarily enjoy, the people around can significantly impact the way you feel about that place. So quite recently, I've been working with yourself, my cousin Tom, who's our age, sometimes Big ADOS, and Lee's been our TL. It makes the days go by quickly. I enjoy my time there. That's a bit of a push, but I enjoy the time spent with those people.
It makes the time better.
We can have laughs. We can laugh about stuff. We can talk about stuff. The work's not too bad when you're with good people.
Makes it, yeah, it's the work. It makes it easier for sure.
You can all bounce off of each other as to how shit this place is.
Yeah. We love our workplace.
We love it.
We love it.
But yeah, it's extremely sad. But we've been through this, mate. This is just another way.
Over and over again, bro.
We've been there too long. Been there way too long.
Everyone else has left but us.
Yeah. I blame uni for that. Make my course shorter.
You guys all better buy our fucking hoodies when they come out, because
I'll tell
we need to make this
We need to make some
reality.
money. We need to make some money.
Do we have it? We've been going 50 minutes, or like 45 minutes.
45 minutes, yeah. Well, we still got a bit of... We can talk a bit about AFL, but also did we have any... I saw some people did send
We got
stuff
one
in.
voice message sent in.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was class.
Okay, well, let's send...
Pretty fucked up, to be honest. But yeah.
Let's listen
Doing
to
it.
that.
Should we rock with that? All right. So this is a guy who sent this in. All right. So the context of this, give me a guy's name.
Nicholas.
All right. So he goes, he sent the voice message. I said, this is definitely going on the potty. He goes, tough situation, lads. I feel like the worst bloke, but fuck, she's a mad root.
Oh, no.
Hey lads, love the potty. Got a quick one for you. So, quick rundown. Work with this chick. Got a boyfriend, got a house, car together, whatnot. Anyway, been sleeping with her, and work functions come along, met the boyfriend. He found out about me. Anyway, he's taken her back and still managed to keep sleeping with her. Don't know whether to tell him or to keep it quiet. Unreal bloke. Tell us what you think, lads.
I love it, bro. I played it yesterday. Jared heard it when we were playing PlayStation. He goes, tough situation, lads. I feel like the worst bloke, but fuck, she's a mad root. So this chick's got a boyfriend. The boyfriend finally found out about this, Donny. The boyfriend took her back. So they must have had a conversation about, like, you know, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. He's forgiven her for cheating. They've gotten back together, and now this bloke's still fucking tapping.
I wanna direct this to one person. Let's give her a name. Chelsea. Fucking slut bag.
No, bro.
Who do you... What? One dick isn't enough.
I
You
feel...
whore. Well, you got to get some of this bloke as well.
Bro, okay, look.
I'm sick of it, Ev. That's the genuine fucking bitch right there.
No, but
mate.
this is the stuff that we get sent in daily
Yeah.
that makes me have trust issues. This podcast has ruined my trust within women, because the amount of messages that I get like this make me think, like, you know what? People always say not every girl's like that. Fucking a lot are. There is so many that are sending these messages to me or to us, and I'm like, fuck. Like, if you, why not some bird I'm talking to?
Put it this way. To the bloke who's sleeping with her and you're not in a relationship, if you ever do get in a relationship, she's going to do this exact same thing to you.
Don't date her.
So don't date her. And the longer you fuck her, probably the more you'll attach yourself on. But you can see, like, eyes on that she's an awful human being and deserves the worst in life.
I've said this many times. At the end of the day, you don't owe the bloke nothing. Sure, it's still a shit cunt thing to do, whatever. Like, it is a shit thing to do. Like, you know that they're together or whatever. At the end of the day, I mean, you've already done it. So what's another time? But you don't owe the bloke nothing. The guy that she's dating, you don't owe him fucking anything, and you don't owe her anything. So the only one that is really committing, like, I guess, like a crime, is her. because she's the one that owes him. The boy that she's dating, she clearly owes him something. Like, you're in a relationship, you owe you to him.
That is true, but
That's just my stance.
But I would think that if you're aware of the situation, have a bit of human decency to not. I mean,
he's already done it, bro.
Let me say this. Yeah, but I'm saying even in the first place, you already knew that those two were in a relationship. This girl's in a relationship. Why are you trying to fuck her? I can understand, like, well, you know, if you wanted to like date her potentially, but if it's just a fuck, like, but if it wasn't him, then it was just going to be someone else.
That is true.
That is just the type of woman.
That's the reality, yeah.
That's just the type of woman this girl is. And to the guy dating her, as Kanye says, mate, run away as fast as you can, because that...
Not even going to lie, it sounds a bit victim blamey, but the guy who took her back, moron.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Why would you ever think that she would change?
He's probably drunk with love, mate.
Maybe.
No, not maybe, 100%.
Time to fucking grow up, mate.
There's no other reason for him
Probably doesn't think he can get anyone
to
else.
stay. Maybe.
It happens quite often with blokes because like they genuinely like don't feel like they... Because a lot of girls have all the options most of the time. So
Seen that bold Kanye talk so much shit.
Yeah.
But
Cunt.
there's one TikTok and he's like, you women physically do not understand how...
Being a guy is?
No, how lonely the majority of average Joe men are. He's like, you will never understand, because if you want to be with someone, you can. Like anyone. But if a guy wants to, it doesn't matter.
Was that when he started like saying that you confuse all guys with 1% of guys?
Nah, this was just like, it was like a sad talk on.
It was pretty good. It was pretty, like, I've seen quite a few of his that like are actually good. What the fuck's his name?
I don't know.
Andrew Tate? No.
Nah. By the way, it's fucking warm in here. Are you warm?
No, I feel good, bro.
Fuck me, bro.
But yeah,
Sweat
no, it is Andrew Tate. He says, he was like, a lot of women confuse 1% of guys with all guys, where like they're confusing the rich guys and the really good looking guys as all guys. But at the end of the day, like, majority of guys don't have any options. Majority of guys don't have a lot of sex. Majority of guys, you know, fucking can't find a wife and a missus. But like a lot of girls look at guys as like the real 1%, the people that have the money, the really good looking guys, the guys that are fuckboys and shit, because they are the 1% of blokes that are good looking, have money, can get women, blah, blah, blah. And they think that all guys are like that. But at the end of the day, like, that's the 1% of the 1% of blokes. Most guys' lives kind of suck.
Yeah.
Like,
awful way to look at it. But yeah, it's there's some validity to it.
I feel like it probably goes both ways too, because I feel like a lot of people would look at girls, like, you know, you look at the really, really hot girls and you think like they have all the options.
Yeah. I think it's just for most people. Everyone wants that one person you can't have, so therefore no one can get what they want.
Yeah, fucking hell. That's a fact statement for sure. But yeah, he also said, should I tell the guy? You know what? You probably should, and you should probably stop.
just move on, mate.
Maybe
Move on
stop
to the
fucking
next
her and just say, look, mate.
Look, if she, I'd be like, you break up with your boyfriend now, otherwise you're not getting this dick anymore.
Yeah, but...
And then like if she breaks up with him, then continue fucking her.
Yeah, but then like, I feel like if you're saying that, it means that you want him to date her. I would never say that to a girl, like, you need to break up with him, otherwise, like, we're done, kind of thing.
Why not?
Well, because then
Just trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, but then it seems as if like, oh, I'm
Nah, but you can just say like, anyway, just end it. Son.
Yeah, maybe just stop and just tell him.
It's not a great situation.
Flick him a message on an anonymous account and be like, oh, I saw...
Not a great situation to be in, mate.
No, it's not.
Anyway,
but you put yourself there.
You want to talk about anything else or not? Because I'm overheating right now. I'm really warm.
It's like 24 degrees in this room.
Yeah, it's hot, bro.
It's just not.
Yeah, it is. You got the fucking toasty heater on, bro.
Buddy's having a panic attack.
No, I'm not having a panic attack.
I feel like
I'm calm.
I feel like you're having an anxiety attack about being warm now, and now you're making yourself warmer.
Maybe.
And now that you're thinking about it,
to be fair, these lights
are warm. Whenever I'm DJing, I'm sweating.
Bro.
But yeah, I don't think we got anything else. Oh, I guess a footy unless you want to wrap.
Fuck it, go Freo.
Freo flying. I'm a Freo
You'll
fan.
just lose to the Hawks this week, mate. I'll be there Saturday 2:10.
I've got a multi on. Collingwood to win and Hawthorn to win.
Who did Collingwood play? Oh, Melbourne.
Yep.
Waste of money that was, mate.
No, Melbourne are going to lose. They've got a bit of turmoil. Stephen May situation.
Pies are overrated.
Oh, no, I don't disagree. They also beat you guys 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, I know. But a shit team can beat a good team.
Yeah.
I still stand by my statement. Pies are overrated. I hope you don't make the 8. Don't like you.
We beat Collingwood. So
The Eagles are the best team in the competition.
it's all that matters. It's all that.
That is a fact.
It's all that matters. Like, I could be happy with this season knowing that we beat Collingwood.
I am barracking for the Eagles week in, week out because I know whatever you do, you're not going to affect the top 8 unless you beat these teams. You're not going to make it in there. So win a game.
No, we will. We'll
win a game.
Oh, we're going to play finals.
I think it's physically impossible.
No, I think if we... How many...
I think it's physically impossible.
Yeah, there's only 9 games left. We're still going to play finals.
Physically impossible. But yeah, just win a game, son. Who have you got this week?
We got to buy.
Shut up.
So it's 50-50 this week. But it's
Still
versing
put
the
my
buy.
money on the buy.
Yeah.
Who you got the week after? Geelong at home, I think, maybe?
Nah, I don't think so.
I think you do, mate.
Who
I
do
think you do.
Who do we have?
Let me have a look. You've got Geelong at home. Fuck, I'm good. It's because I'm an Eagles fan, mate.
Yeah, well...
Go
Clip
the
it,
Eagles.
clip it.
2:35 on Saturday. Just show up. You're paying $11. Beat the odds. Defy them.
We play Essendon the week after.
Oh,
So-
blockbuster.
So we...
Friday 6:40. No one's going to tune in.
Well, no, West Coast fans will.
No one's going to tune in, mate. It's a Friday. How the fuck is that a Friday night game?
I'll be watching, mate.
So will I. Go the Eagles. Actually, nah. None of those teams are making finals. I couldn't give a fuck.
All over, mate. It's going to be a game of who's shitter, you know?
Oi, but the Thursday night, Melbourne versus Brisbane.
Big game.
Oh, I'm clearing my schedule for that.
Big game of footy.
Fuck me swinging. All right, let's end it.
Okay.
All right.
Where do you predict Freo's going to finish at this point in the season?
Oh.
Where are you going? You saying
We
top 4? You solidifying it?
We verse 4 more top 8 sides. Saying that, though, there are a few top 8 sides sides out of the top 8 that'll be hoping to make it. I think we will finish. It's a tough one.
Man doesn't want to put a name on it.
No, I don't. I think maybe 3rd or 4th.
I reckon yous will finish 3rd.
Yeah, 3rd or 4th.
I think even if you just win the rest of your home games, which is like 5, I think, 5 home games for the rest of the year, that puts you at... How many wins you are now? 9. That puts you at 14.
Technically only need usually around 11 sometimes get you finals.
Well, 12 is finals.
Yeah.
Normally 15 or 16 gets you into top 4.
Yeah. Look, I predicted Freo to finish 9th at the start of the season because I didn't have the faith. I'm still don't really have the faith.
As a as a fan that is clearly not going to play finals, looking at this year's final, like the top 8 right now, mate, I am so excited for finals footy. Are you kidding me? Bro, the ladder right now, it'd be Melbourne versus Geelong in Melbourne, and then Brisbane versus Freo in Brisbane. That's the top 4 clashes. Sydney Carlton and St Kilda Richmond would be the other 2 games.
It's good.
Bro, you guys
good
would
games.
play, so if you were to lose, you'd be playing in Perth
Yeah.
versus the winner of Carlton Sydney. So you'd be playing either probably, I would say, yeah, it's pretty 50-50, Carlton or Sydney in Perth.
That's
to go
why
into a prelim.
if you make top 4, you only have to win 2 games to get into the GFA. Because you go straight into a prelim after your first win, don't you?
Yeah. So if you win the first week, straight into the prelim.
Yeah.
If you lose, you have to play the semi.
Yeah.
And then if you win that, then you go into the prelim and then the granny.
Yeah.
So as a interstate team, like you have to finish top 4 in my personal opinion to win the granny.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
Because even just going to Melbourne to play the grand final is brutal.
Yeah. But the past 2 weeks have definitely instilled confidence in myself, and it's going to do wonders for the side, mate. Because they faced adversity for those 2 weeks. They lost 2 on the trot to 2, average sides, up and coming maybe, but average.
You know
sides.
who I think that I think will fill that 8th spot in the finals?
Who?
Gold Coast.
They've got a
easy run home.
They've got a good run home, yeah.
And they are playing fucking very good football.
Yeah, I still think they'll miss out, to be honest.
Well, I reckon right now,
I just don't believe
if
in
Gold
them.
Coast were playing Western Bulldogs, Collingwood or Richmond, I'd back Gold Coast in.
Even away.
Yeah. They beat Hawks by 90 points in Darwin, bruv.
Yeah. Hawks are like GWS though. 1 week you can be good. 1 week you can be fucking awful.
Be careful what you say.
There's just a massive...
They're paying them this week.
I know. They lost Big Gunston though, so that's a big loss for them.
Very big.
And you would, if you haven't learnt by now from those 2 losses in the rain, then will you ever?
I mean, it also could be like this. You never know. Could hold out.
Yeah, maybe, but I doubt it. I think it'll rain. But we'll see. I just don't want to get drenched like last time, bro.
I think yous will finish third, and I don't think you'll win. I don't think you'll play in a grand final. I reckon you'll lose a prelim. That's my prediction. I think I think it's a bit early for you guys to win a flag, but you never know. So
you do never know.
Young side with pressure can either go 2 ways. You can either be fucking exceptional, or you can crumble under that the finals pressure. But a prelim in Perth, if you were to get that.
I've been to only
It'd be
one in my life.
Nuts.
One in my life, and that was amazing when we versus Sydney. MCG.
You imagine?
We got lost.
Imagine you go over to Brisbane. Like if the ladder was how it is now, go to Brisbane, you win, and you're straight into a Perth prelim.
Yeah.
Over here, versing, probably it's hard to say because it's like 3 rounds of footy.
One of the more fringe sides.
But that would be fucking insane, bro.
I'd back us in as well.
If you guys are playing a prelim in Perth, I'd back you in for sure.
If we finish 3rd or 4th, and then you win an away first final, I'd back us in to make it to the GF. And to have a fucking fair crack at it.
Well, that's our West Coast one in 2018. Literally nothing other than the fact that we finished top 4. The 2 years following that, 2019, we finished 5th. 2020, we finished 5th. And... that's the difference between playing in a grand final and potentially winning one than not.
Yeah.
Because you can win on any day, bro.
Oh, you can.
It's once at that level, like in 2019, we 100% could have won the granny if we had finished 4th and got home finals. Yeah. Because you're playing fucking Melbourne or someone with 60,000 of your diehard fans abusing the other team. It's a fucking hostile environment to come over here as an away team.
Yeah. No, 100%. 100%. I'm excited for the rest of the season. I don't try and not look too far ahead, to be honest. I know we just did look quite far ahead, but as a Freo fan, I really just take it week by week.
I just think it's fun to look ahead. I mean, yeah, but at this point, you're not playing finals as Freo, so...
We could still bottle it, but yeah, we'll hopefully not.
If you do that, I mean, that's atrocious. So.
Someone has to see the fucking firing line.
But that's going to do it because we talked about footy for 15 minutes.
Episode 58 done. I think it was a good one,
These have been long episodes, bro.
Yep, people are liking them.
Yep.
People are liking them.
Can we just... every single person... If you're still here right now, leave a comment with the emoji of... Put a football emoji or a ball emoji.
Okay.
The football. It's probably the American football, but a football emoji.
Yeah. Just drop it in there. And leave a like.
Leave a like. And give us... Just everyone comment. We need to know that people are watching it. It helps the algorithm.
If you haven't subscribed, subscribe as well. That's always good.
Yeah, run up that shit.
All right.
Yeah, that'll do us. Bye.
See you later.